Greetings, friends. I'm nimishmdesai, business efficiency consultant. For the entrepreneur to grow his business, one thing he has to learn very early in his business care life is to delegate effectively. Now, when you build and lead your business, you'll be wearing many hats on your head, correct? Now, you'll have to be working as a salesperson, you'll have to be working as an innovator, you'll have to work as a financial manager, and you'll have to work as a leader, of course. And while playing these roles, you will also be handling day to day micro tasks in your daily business life. Now, it can be fun at first. Now, sab kar raha hu. I'm in charge of everything. It could be great fun, but eventually it will eat away at you. You'll start working long hours first. Then it will get into long night hours also. And then it will get into a long working hours on weekends also sometimes. And worst part is, you learn that even after working for so much, you've hardly made a dent in your ever-growing pile of tasks. Why? Because one-man army. You are trying to do everything on your own. So it is imperative that you learn to delegate work effectively so that you can maintain a proper work-life balance. You enjoy your life also. You don't burn out. Otherwise, there are chances of burning out are very high. In fact, there's a survey which says that in first 3 years, without a coach, most of the businesses burn out. That is the main reason. Because you need to maintain your work-life balance, and at the same time, while you are delegating the work, you're not going to relax. You're doing either more fruitful work for your company, which would take your company to the next level or to the next step, or you are having some downtime for yourself to recharge your batteries. I've written an ebook on this titled 7 Rules to Delegate Effectively. From that, we are going to be discussing 3 rules here today. If you want the full book for yourself, it's free of cost for you. The ebook you can download from the link which is posted along with this video. So let's get to the first task, the first rule, and that rule is force yourself to delegate. Most entrepreneurs have a natural tendency to do everything and anything by themselves. मेरा काम है, मुझे पता है कैसे करना है. Only I can do this work. They want to do everything, कुछ भी रहने दो. I will do it. Now, for the most part, it's a very admirable trait. Okay? But however, eventually you will have to force yourself to delegate work to others. You will learn the hard way that you can't do everything on your own, sir. You'll need few hands. Sathi haath batana. Okay? So you'll need more hands to batao those hands with you. So you'll have to force yourself very early, so that will create a habit for you also. Now, while you're delegating away, what you're doing is you're creating extra time for you, as I said before, to do more important work for yourself. So force yourself to delegate. Don't try to do everything by yourself. That brings us to the rule number 2, and that is be proactive, which is very similar to force yourself. Now, what is being proactive in delegating work? Now, if you wait to delegate the work till the work doesn't become an overwhelming thing where you will go, wow, too much of a work for me, you'll burn out. Or if you eventually delegate it, it'll be too little, too late. Instead, recognize when you're going to start getting overwhelmed with too much of a work. Identify those moments in future and proactively start delegating work. Now, what happens with young entrepreneurs who start off is कि अगर मैं इसको सिखाऊंगा तो ज़्यादा टाइम लगने वाला है, इससे अच्छा मैं ही कर लेता हूँ ना, निपट जाएगा काम. And most of the young entrepreneurs have this tendency to do. Even I have gone through that. And from my experience, I'm telling you this. Because we feel कि let's do it ना, किसको समझाऊंगा, ये करूंगा, and then when it will happen. But what you fail to recognize is the power of being proactive on that. Moment you've given away to somebody else, that work is out of your hand. Now, this could be looking at somebody else in your organization, or hiring someone, or even giving away to an agency outside. Say your company is too small to have a full-time HR agency. Give it away to someone who's good at it rather than you doing it yourself. That is not your work. Your work is to take company a step up, a level higher. HR and a lot of other works you can give out on a contract basis. So do that, please. This brings us to the third one, that is invest time in training. Now, when you are trying to be proactive and when you are trying to delegate the work, as I said that time also, we think यार सिखाने में बहुत टाइम जाएगा, है ना? Rather than that, let me do it. Don't do that. What you fail to understand, as I said again, that once you've trained somebody, that's an investment of your time in training. You're not wasting your time. You're investing your time in training. Because once you've taught somebody, that work is delegated out effectively to everybody. Now that work you are not going to do again. So that work is gone. So invest time in training people. And who knows, that person may surprise you by doing the work more effectively and more efficiently than you thought you could also even do. Dare yourself. Go out and teach someone to execute works. That's the way to grow. And that's the way. And there are so many, 4 other rules that are there. So if you want all 7 rules, as I said before when I started this, there's a link posted below along with this video. Click on that and that ebook is free for yours. I'm Nimishmdesai, business efficiency consultant. I'm the founder of Prescient Strategist, a company which deals in coaching and mentoring young entrepreneurs in identifying their strength, allowing them to excel at their work, and helping them generate greater revenue and profit margins. Thank you very much for listening to me.